Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is your boy Mr. Tingai with another episode of Gaming Spotlight. Today I want to talk about a World War II simulation strategy game called Bomber Crew. It was developed by Runner Duck and published by Curve Digital on October 90th, 2017. I'll start with a bad, because there isn't really much that I dislike in terms of things that matter. I think the balancing could do with a bit more work. Your plane gets really messed up and really quickly by aces and large groups of enemy fighters, which is to be expected, but the frequency at which those planes appear can be really difficult to manage. It's not so bad if you manage to somehow keep the same plane all the way through, because you'll be able to easily upgrade its components to handle that. And of course your crew will be experienced enough to take down planes in just a few bursts. If, however, you lose your plane, then you are in a pretty rough ride. The same can be said for your crew. The worst case scenario is losing both. When your crew dies, you'll have to hire new ones to replace them. The game kindly gives them a rank before you hire them, so you don't have to start over from the very beginning. But to be honest, it might be better to start a new game anyway, as the grind is punishingly difficult. Going out on missions where aces appear almost constantly, with a crew that has little to no armor or experience is a waste of plane. But those missions are the only ones that give you enough money to get anywhere, unless you want to grind the short and easy missions which, if you're unlucky, also might have aces. I realize that I may sound like the game is far worse than it is. It is a roguelike, and it is meant to be hard. I totally understand that, and losing my crew and plane should punish me for sure. But I think that the sheer amount of hostile planes and the money you get from doing missions in combinations with losing all the gear and some plane upgrades is pretty tough to handle. Ideally, I would prefer to start over if that's the case, and I know that some others will agree with me. The other thing I don't like too much is the lack of missions to do. You'll find yourself running the same 3 missions apart from the critical missions, which you can attempt as many times as you want, but if you succeed then you can't replay it. More missions would be really cool, like performing missions with other AI planes such as fighter escorts or even other bombers. Okay, so I'm done with the bad. That means I can guarantee that everything else is great. It plays well, it's fun, you're never just sitting there watching things happen. The upgrades feel very different to one another. The aesthetic is lovely and I really enjoy how chaotic everything can get in just a matter of seconds. Just a great game, so yeah, I definitely recommend to check it out. Okay, this is your boy Mr. Tingai with another episode of Gaming Spotlight. Just want to say thanks for watching and have a nice day.